Hello friends, welcome to my channel Cybersatrix. My name is Santosh, and today uh, I'm going to talk about the issues that everyone is facing when they are trying to upgrade to Windows 11. And a similar issue I have also faced, and I spent a lot of time to resolve that issue, and I thought it would be a good idea to share the same knowledge with everyone. I went across multiple YouTube channels to see that if anyone has the way to resolve this issue, but I have not seen that. So I have planned to create one video for all of you guys. So to start with, uh, as you have seen, few of the folks, you have seen an issue that you have to enable TPM and secure boot to run the or to install the Windows channel, right? Or to install the Windows 11. So you can download the health app check from the Windows 11 from the Microsoft website, and then you can check. You'll get to know the issue that you are facing, right? The Microsoft will say that your Windows, your machine is not eligible to be upgraded to Windows 11, right? So let's try to resolve that issue. So as you see, I have this notepad in front of me. So basically we are going to first enable the TPM. So before we go, I just want to give a disclaimer that I have attempted this on my machine and it has worked perfectly, but I cannot guarantee about the other machines or other motherboard. So take the risk before you going to make all these changes. So first let us see what information, what is the motherboard that I am using, right? So you just need to type msinfo32, and that will open up the system information. In the system information, if you see, my system manufacturer, basically my motherboard manufacturer is Gigabit Technology, and the system model is B40 Aorus M. It's an AMD technology, it's not an Intel technology, right? And it's second generation. So the other fact that you will see here is that you can see the secure boot state also here, right? So in this case, the secure boot state is on, right? But in most of the folks who are facing issue, but most of the people who are facing issue, they will say this is in the off state, right? So this they'll see in the off state, and the other issue that they are facing is TPM, right? And here if you see the BIOS mode have already changed into UEFI. Before uh, M, uh, it was BIOS, but now I have changed it to UEFI, right? So we have to make this change, we have to make the secure boot state change and the TPM enable, right? So these are the steps. So before I restart my machine and show you that, because I'm going to record that using my mobile, so what I'm just going to tell you the steps that we're gonna do. First, we enable the TPM. For that, we have to enter into the BIOS state, right? For this manufacturer, I have to press delete to go into the BIOS state. Select the peripheral. In that, you will get the option AMD CPU FTM, which you need to enable. That will enable the TPM for you, right? Next, we have to, yeah, so one more thing, that before you go and enable the secure boot state is you have to check whether your disk, wherever you have installed a C drive, is in MBR state or GPT, right? You can go and check that using the disk partition into the disk management. If you just type disk management, will get this option, and here you can go and check. But in my case, I am unable to get that information. So basically you have to go to the properties. Inside the properties, you should be getting a volume option, right? But I don't get any option, so I just went to hardware, I right clicked, and basically I went to the properties, right? Not right click, I went to the hardware section, properties, and when I check the volumes, I don't see this partition style here, right? But however, you can check the same thing from the PowerShell. Just open the PowerShell and run this PowerShell as an administrator and type this command, get -disk. So if you see, it gives me two disks that I have. As you see, C and D drive. The first C drive is made by 223 GB, right? It's 223 GB, and the other is 931 GB, right? So my 223 GB, which is where my C drive is installed, that is in GPT, and this is in MBR, right? So I have converted this from MBR to GPT. So I'll show you that commands also, that which you need to follow when you running this thing, right? So let's quickly go to the other steps that we have to do. So once we convert MBR to GPT, we will change the boot mode from BIOS to UEFI, and then we'll disable the CSM. We have to disable the CSM. As you disable the CSM, this automatically enables the secure boot, right? I not enable the secure boot, it will provide you you can see the option of secure boot. If it is enabled CSM, you cannot see the option of secure boot. So once you disable, you see the secure boot option, and then we have one more setting where we have to change the option from custom to standard, and then we'll finally be enable the secure boot. Okay, great. So now as you see, I have entered the BIOS section by pressing the delete button. Once you come here, go to the peripheral section, and the first step is to enable the TPM, right? So for that you have to select this AMD CPU FTM and change it from disable to enable state, right? This is the first step, right? The second, if your operating system is in MBR, partition style is in MBR record, you will have to change to GPT, right? Which I will show you after some time. Now as I told, let us check how to convert your MBR partition style to GPT partition style, right? So for that we have to go to settings. In these settings, go to update and security, then click on recovery, then click on restart now, and after restart now, then click on the troubleshoot, and then click on the advanced option. So in the advanced option, click on the command prompt section that you have here. So once you click on the command prompt section, it will take you to the command prompt in the initial mode, right? So let us wait for it to come. Now select your administrator username and then enter your password here and click on continue. So once you enter here, initially you have to you can basically use the command here to validate whether your drive is supported GPT or not, right? So check the hard disk drive or okay. So after coming here, you have to type this command mbr to gpt /validate /allow full OS, right? So I might get a failed here because I've already converted this to GPT, right? In your case, if it is in MBR, if your partition style is in MBR, it should be coming as successful, right? So once you validate this, you have to type mbr to gpt /convert /allow full OS, right? So once you type this and click enter, it will be your partition style would be converted from MBR to GPT, right? After coming here, in case you get a doubt, right, which partition does I have my C drive, you can use the command called diskpart, right, which will take you to an application which we have in the Windows System 32 itself for disk management style, and then you can list the disk here using the command list disk. So you'll get, as you see, you will at least based on the size you can confirm which is your C drive and which is your another drives if you have more than one drive. If you have only one drive, then you have to go with the 0. Okay, so now let's go back to our BIOS and enable the secure boot from the BIOS section, right? So we have already performed the step 1, that is enabling TPM and the second step, that is converting MBR to GP2. Do remember that this changes has to be done only by them whose hard disk is supported to convert their MBR to GPT partition style, right? If you're already into the GPT format, then you don't have to do this step. In the third step, you will have to enable the secure boot, right? So before enabling the secure boot, first thing you have to do is you have to make the CSM support to disable state, right? So once I go to CSM support, if it is in enable state, you will not be able to see the secure boot option, right? If you see here, when I make it disable, you can see the secure boot, right? So change from enable to disable state and then go to the secure boot section. In the secure boot section, change the secure boot customization from custom to standard if it is in custom state, and then enable the secure boot, right? If you are still facing issue, see that you have your disk partition style is in GPT and not in MBR, right? Hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe this channel, and let me know if you have any queries regarding this. I'll try to respond as soon as possible. Please provide your questions on the comment section. Thank you.